Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Drake, and today we have the Skyworth Companion portable television. And today I would like to tell you all about it.
Before we get started, if you're into tech, hi-fi, or movies, be sure to push the subscribe button for new weekly videos.
Now the first thing that comes to mind when I look at this was the size. It's pretty small, it is not the biggest at all, and it's pretty thin. I expected something of this size to be a little wider, more power in the back, but this is really thin. You could probably get this in lots of thin areas where you wouldn't be able to get a real large-scale TV in. The size also allows it to be easily moved, and I experienced that personally because when I was moving it to my room, it was really easy to carry because it was really lightweight. There is also a very nice handle on the back. I think it's made out of leather, and there are bolts bolted down into the television, which secures the handlebars. Right next to the handlebars, you can see like vents, which I would assume, help cool off the TV because it's so thin and there's not really other spots for vents, except from the back. There's this large area with a bunch of vents on it. There's also a nice sticker right there. And another thing that I saw was the material the TV was made out of. It's this nice, smooth plastic texture with a bunch of blue, yellow, pink, green dots all scattered around it. I think it's recycled. I don't know what the name is, but if I do, I put it up on screen like right here. There's also the screen in front. There's a bunch of windows around me, and I think it might be pretty hard to tell, but when I move it around, I didn't really see a bunch of glare when I looked at it from my room. I have like these two large windows that let in a lot of light, and when I was watching this TV, I didn't really see a bunch of glare, but I also watched it at an angle, but that didn't really change because it didn't have much of a glare anyways. The front also has this really nice, I think, leather design. Also has that little Skyworth logo right there on it. There's also this nice button that lights up when it's on. There's another power button right here, which I think you might press if you manually need to turn on the TV. On the side, it has a dock in, an AV in, a LAN, a digital audio out, an HDMI, and a USB 5V 500 mAh. Now, why would you want this TV? Well, I think it's really useful if you travel a lot or if you don't have a lot of space in your home. This TV is really lightweight and really thin, so it's really easy to move around. It makes it the best portable television. The television has a very sleek design. It is lightweight and has 2-channel 8W front speakers, a very nice handle, and a 3-hour lithium-ion battery. Along with that, it has a matte screen anti-glare display system, 1080p FHD LED display, Dolby Audio, dual band Wi-Fi, Google TV Smart Platform, Google Assistant voice control. It works with Amazon Alexa. It has built-in Chromecast, along with bidirectional Bluetooth 5.0. This TV also comes with a case. Now, this case has a really nice pattern on the front. You can see all these lines on it. It has a nice, smooth strap with this thing that slides around. It has some zippers. It also looks really nice on the inside. Look at it. This suitcase has a spot for the TV. I think that's the remote and a bunch of other parts. I think that's where the power brick goes. And I have no idea what this is. It has a really nice front part. And that's the Skyworth suitcase. Now we are going to be seeing the TV on battery power. Now we're going to do the dirty screen test to see if there are any dark spots on the TV screen. But I am not really seeing any dark spots around the screen at all, so I think it passes. Now we are going to be looking at the off-axis response. As the camera gets to around 45 degrees, we can see the color start changing, and its performance is not the best. Now, the remote is just a remote. It has a nice black plastic texture and it has a really nice bumpy texture on the back. It has all your buttons, volumes, Netflix, YouTube, and all the buttons are made out of rubber except for the center circle. Now, what do I think about the TV? I think that it's really similar to my phone. When I'm watching it from a distance, it sounds similar to my phone, and the size of the screen is similar to that of my phone, which makes this TV just a phone, but with a hands off experience. And I would argue that is better if you are watching television or maybe music, or if you just want some relaxing background music. I think a TV would be much better than holding onto your phone and having to find some place to prop it up instead of just having a TV that could fit in your room. But aside from that, it's a smaller TV, which means it doesn't have as much power or sound quality or image quality as a large scale 4K Ultra HD TV does, but it's still really useful if you want to have a hands off experience, which is almost, but I would argue better than your phone. Alright, thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.